Hello ค่ะ Welcome ค่ะ Welcome lady and gentlemen to the ThaiFex Correct 2025 Day 3 Noise, make me some noise, make me some noise, please, 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 please. Thank you so much. And then this is the sound from the experiential zone นะคะ like Day 3 now. And then as I said, after the last session, now it's gonna be something for a food or something like the technology, something in the new in the 2025. And now we are in the hotel segment, like lounge segment, like the equipment that can increase your quality, increase the level of your service. So now I want to welcome the representative of the Gastros brand. What is your name?
My name is Peter.
Oh, Kun Peter, Mr. Peter. Where are you from?
We are from Switzerland.
Oh, what is the brand from? Straight from the Switzerland.
That's exactly. That's all Swiss made.
And the Switzerland, as everyone knows, really, really high quality.
That's
the people
correct.
also, and the country also, and the service and everything is a really high quality. As you know, Switzerland. Okay. So what is the gastro from the Switzerland? Like I saw today is like you bring the inductWarm.
Exactly.
Okay, let me explain a little bit like inductWarm in here that people mostly see. This one is like the standard, right? But to go back like let's say 5 years, 10 years ago, some hotel when we do the buffet in the morning, when you do a breakfast, when you let's say like stay in the hotel and you have the breakfast in the morning. That one when we eat in the morning, we're gonna see some they still light under the plate and the pot and something. But this year, let's say 3-4 years ago, they already have the inductWarm to keep the food warm. But what is your gastro bring today?
Okay. The new innovation, what we brought up, is the complete invisible induction system. So you do not see the technology, you just can feel it. For example, as you can see here.
So now we do it.
Yeah.
So we can see this one properly.
The device is under the counter and you don't see it, and that allows you to build complete islands where you don't see the technology. It's very hygienic, it's very clean, and it's very energy efficient.
So it's like let's say on top of this one is not a plastic. Is it? If it need to be some material that the heat can come up, or any material?
Very good question. We can handle glass, we can handle artificial stone, or even wood.
Stone. Even wood.
Even wood.
It needs to be a specific wood or any wood?
You can use all kinds of wood. But there is some restrictions that you have to follow when building the buffet.
I see. So we actually we have some rule that we need to follow the buffet. However, this one is already built it to follow that rules of the buffet already.
Exactly. So we
you
need
need to adjust so much.
Yes, we need to be in the loop when planning the hotel. So we need to be in the project development phase already.
So it's no need to have headache like, oh, we're gonna have the buffet for the client. So you follow the rule protocol.
Exactly.
We already adjust us with that already. You just buy us done.
Exactly. That's how it is.
So this is made from the plastic or this is a glass?
This is just demo. This is just a demo unit, and we will demonstrate how this is working with the invisible induction unit.
Okay. So this is as you see on the screen. Can you zoom here a little bit ได้ไหมคะได้ไหมไม่ได้ค่ะหนูอยากให้เขาเห็นตรงนี้ข้างล่างเลยเนี่ย
Excellent.
ได้ไหมเลิศโอเคอย่างตรงนี้ like right here that you have the control panel.
Yes.
This one is also invisible.
And no. The invisible part is the technology. So, for example, if I remove this,
it's here.
It's not. It's not.
It's just warm. Oh, it's not hot though. Yeah. Oh, so I supposed to come here in the morning now.
But
this is what I need.
But the food is warm anyway.
Right.
So that's the magic. And for this, we do have this this patented surface on the porcelain bottom, there is some
It's from the gas-
metallic layers in it that makes it happen.
Oh.
It's also
really
a Swiss
amazing.
innovation.
So let's say I saw these pictures. I wanna like ask a bit with like, let's see where is the control panel under this.
They are in the carpet inside.
In the pictures, this one is like with the control panel of the inductWarm is in the counter, and then you just open it and you just place
Yeah,
it.
usually the customer doesn't want to see the technology. They
Yes.
should not to control the units. They should just see the food and nothing else.
And also easy to clean because
Yep.
when you just take this out and you take the under out and then you
You
just,
just
wipe it.
and then it's done.
Oh, it's really increased the hygiene level.
It's the hygiene level, very high.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. That's why it's used with the lounge. And the 5-star, 6, 7-star hotel. 7 มีป่าวะ Okay. It says 5, 6, 7-star hotel. So this is an invisible induct warm.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then like I saw in the paper, also with the that
cool.
I saw in the picture, and a little bit I tell you like I see, you didn't have just like let's say like stuff or stick only with the counter, but you also the Gastro also have like the table.
It's called the food distribution cart.
Co-distribution cart table
Cart.
cart.
It's a mobile battery powered application, and that allows you, for example, in elderly homes, you bring the food to the people, you bring the food to the guest, and also inside this cart there is 6 induction units to keep the food warm, and then the guest on site only takes that amount of food he really wants. So this is to prevent food waste, and you have a 90% reduction of food waste in elderly homes. Compared to you have a completely served plate from the kitchen that you bring to the older people.
Also to show you, this is the pictures. Zoom หน่อยครับ This is a picture that you can like prepare and do, and then also like to make it clear. Let's say when we serve in the hotel, this is when you serve. Let's say when we talk with the computer before that to let's say increase the experience of the guests.
Yes.
Like from the kitchen, from the first floor, or like in the restaurant that you have a really VIP guest that they came for the suite room, that to serve there from, let's say that they might live in Dubai, 57th floor, by the elevator time come, by the walking and the air and everything. So is everything gonna be like a bit melt and a bit like warm. Cold,
yeah,
a bit already.
The food usually in the hotels, when you have a room service, the food is usually served in the kitchen, and it takes 10 to 15 minutes to bring the food up from the kitchen to the guest.
Yes.
And usually the food is then no longer hot; it's warm, maybe. And therefore we do have this so-called room service table, also with an induction unit in it, battery powered, and that lasts for about 30 minutes, keeps the food warm on 50 degrees Celsius until the guest starts eating.
So it's like when you're gonna serve, this is like an increase or does it make the client or the guest to be satisfied, happy with the hotel, worth with the money that they pay for the room and the room service that you can order to have like a moment that like you wanna have the private, so you can have order the food service like a room service, but you still get a warm. Let's say when we eat tom yum in Bangkok, we also wanna have a hot soup at home. We don't want to open it and we saw a lot of water like this. So it's going to go down to, and then they can reduce the taste of the dish. Some food also even worse. When you touch the water, it's become wet and become like not good anymore. Yeah. So with the next one that I heard that you didn't have just only warm.
We do have warming. This is our main focus. We do have cooking, but we also do have cooling.
You have cooling. Which one is your cooling?
That's
thing?
a cooling. So you can, with the same, it's not the same technology, but with the same concept, which what we call the under counter, you can also have a cooling unit mounted under the surface, under the cover plate of the buffet, and then you can freeze a layer, and then you can serve the meat, the cheese, the butter, etc., all the cold food, and yeah.
So this one is like also invisible too.
It's invisible, and this is a multi-purpose buffet under the same cover as the warming could also be the cooling. If you need it, you just switch the device on. If you don't need it, you just switch it off. You don't have to remove any devices or technology, nothing.
I see, because let's say in Thailand, we don't really have the cold dish much, maybe because of our weather too, but in the, let's say Europe, they have a lot of the cold dish, like a cold cut, cheese, and I noticed this one because I eat both
Desserts.
of this. Yeah, dessert, yes. Because I was like, I eat just two of this one. So they have the cold cut. Cold cut is need to do in the cold. Like we need to serve with the cold, and then not super cold, let's say, not hot.
Yeah.
It's like to keep the taste and everything, and the texture and the feeling.
Everything that we do at Gastros Switzerland is always on the guest side. So we are on the buffet, we are in the lounges, we are everywhere where the guest is. We are not in the kitchen, we are not in the focusing on the cooking, but we are in the presentation. That's why we do have this technology. The technology should be invisible, but it's the most important thing.
Yeah, so this is not for the kitchen. It's like for the presentation for the people who come, you eat, and then like, it's how to say, smooth. The eyes and everything, when you cut, you don't need to scare, it's gonna be hot. You don't need to see it. When you clean easy. When you clean everything, you don't need to, like, it's reduce the manpower also to just, this is stuck. So we just like wipe it in one go, because everything is under. And also it avoids to not burn the client also, because when you remove it, it's just warm.
Can't be burned.
Yeah, you cannot be burned, which is really, really good. And then the cold also is like, so this brand, you really focus on invisible. Just normal counter, and somehow it's turned out to be, I can serve you too, and I can present it to you too.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. This one I saw it, but I didn't expect that, like, when you remove it, this one will not hot. This is a really chopped meat.
It's also a safety feature.
Yeah, for the kids sometimes.
Exactly.
And sometimes I'm like, Mom, and then they're like, it's not hot, it's not burned.
Burn my fingers.
Yeah. Oh my God, this is a really good innovation that for the present, like a present food, not the kitchen again, because when we talk, this is not the cooking stuff. You cook and you show. And then you make the vibe, you make the atmosphere look good, look better, look smooth, and worth with the money. Because as a hotel, when the client purchased buffet or the breakfast, they purchase in the really high level. So it's increased that they can feel, this is a worth with everything I pay for it.
And
so
we can adapt to the interior design as well. So because we can select different surfaces, different color, different style, different texture of the counter, and we can adapt it to the interior design of the lounge, of the breakfast room, of whatever.
Right. Let's say like all the room I do in the cream and wood color. So you don't need to worry about the color that is going to be black. It doesn't go along with the theme, because you don't need to worry about the surface. Because this one is invisible. You still keep the theme, you still keep the smooth, you will not shock the eyes.
Exactly.
That's the thing that is like, yes, it sometimes look really, but this is a really matter for a really high people that like everything they do, they really care about the interior, the light, and not shock the eye and make it the people smooth, because it's a trick the brain. So this is a really answer, let's say, like the high-end client, the high-end guest of the hotel or the lounge in the business class and the really high level of the lounge. So this one is anything that you have the promotion and anything here? Or if someone interested, how they can come to talk?
We are represented here in Asia via Andy Monhart. They're sitting in Singapore, and and our main customers, main guests are, as you already mentioned, is the high-end hotels,
of course,
business lounges, at airline lounges, for example, or also more and more football stadiums in the VIP area.
Yeah.
This is where we are with our products.
Start with the VIP, not like a VIP only,นะคะ. Need a VIP only, then you can see the brand.
It's not only VIP. It's a little bit
let's
all
say
of it.
with the owner or the restaurant that they really care about the experience of the guests.
Exactly.
That's really good, and this is really amazing. So to recap, this one is like this Gastro is really can work with every surface, wood, stone, the glass, and they can control everything. It doesn't have the problem because they already built the machine, the inductWarm according with the buffet protocol.
Exactly.
Already, so you don't need to have the headache. So like, oh, I need to have 1, 2, 3 follow with the protocol. No, they already fix it for you. What you need to do, install it, and then you do it. So if someone interested, you just need to, your brand, we have someone to install it for them.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
And then like can give the consult that like this one can use, this one cannot use, this surface is good, this surface is not good.
We do have a selection list, and we can help with the building of the buffet. Yeah.
Oh, can help with the building of the buffet too. And then if like a maintenance something, we can call someone in Thailand or need to be in the Singapore only?
We do have some reps here in Thailand that can maintain and service the products. I don't disclose any names now, but they're here.
Let's say that like at least come to get the name cards, and when you have the question and anything, just at least ask. Maybe this one can answer the problem that you have right now. Maybe this brand gonna be the solution. But as I see today, and I just touch it, if you're not sure, is it not gonna burn my hand? I dare you to come, remove this one and touch it. At least come and get to, let's say, try the new experience. That like I never tried it, and I'm happy to really be honored to learn something new. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nina. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your knowledge and the passion of the brand.
Thank you.
Thank you, ka.
Thank you.
So this is a Gastro, ka, everyone. That like the inductWarm Invisible. And in the next session, let's say this time we're gonna rest a little bit, and then we're gonna go for a really, let's say, a big brand of Thailand for the hotel and for the dessert and some Thai food also. So wait a little bit, like 5 to 10 minutes. Oh, I will tell you that they have some menu to give for you to test also. So follow me, follow my screen, and then we can see that. What is gonna be the meal menu? We'll see me in another 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. Bye bye. Thank you, ka.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.